A little girl rushed into the living room, her eyes shining with excitement as she held a small helicopter she had built from scratch. "Look, Mom, I made a helicopter, and it can fly," she said proudly. Her mother glanced at her with irritation, grabbed the helicopter, and smashed it to pieces. "You're a stubborn and stupid girl," she yelled. "How many times do I have to tell you? There's no such thing as a female pilot. Focus on learning how to cook instead." Tears welled up in the girl's eyes as she whispered, "But Mom, I can cook too." Her mother cut her off sharply. "You'll never succeed in life. You never listen to your parents." The girl's heart shattered that day, but her spirit refused to give in. One fateful afternoon, she was experimenting with some wires when she accidentally caused a blackout in the house. Her mother's fury erupted. "You're a useless child. I regret giving birth to you." Without a second thought, her mom took her to her uncle's house and left her there, saying, "She's your problem now." The girl cried uncontrollably, but her uncle knelt down, wiped her tears, and said gently, "Don't let anyone tell you what you can or can't do. I believe in you." Years passed, and under her uncle's care, the girl grew into a determined young woman. She worked tirelessly toward her dream of becoming a pilot, fueled by every word of doubt she had ever heard. Then one day she made history. Her mother was sitting with her friends, boasting loudly about her sons. "My boys are my pride. Don't ask me about my daughter. She's just a disappointment," she sneered. Suddenly, one of her friends pointed at the TV. "Isn't that your daughter?" The room fell silent as they all turned to the screen. There she was, standing in her pilot's uniform, beaming with pride. The reporter announced, "This young woman has just become the youngest female pilot to successfully complete an international flight. Top companies are competing to hire her." Her mother's jaw dropped. "That's my daughter! My daughter!" she exclaimed. When the reporter asked the young pilot if she had anything to say, she smiled and said, "I dedicate this achievement to my uncle, the only person who believed in me, and to my mom. Thank you for doubting me. I did it, Mom." Her mother's eyes filled with tears. "Oh, my darling. If only I had believed in you," she whispered, her voice trembling with regret. "If you were in the girl's position, would you forgive her mother? Or would you let her live with the regret? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to hit subscribe for more powerful and inspiring stories like this one.